You are the Director General of the Peter Obi campaign organization, and you're presently trying to sell the candidature of Peter Obi. But have you been were you able to make the deadline? Were you able to beat it and submit a vice presidential candidate's name?
Yes, Seun, thank you very much. We naturally will comply with the electoral body, and in doing so, we believe that choosing the vice presidential candidate is part of the electoral process. And you will understand that Mr. Peter Obi came into the Labour Party on the 29th of May, which is just about, in fact, it's exactly 3 weeks ago. Therefore, and our idea and our reasoning is to bring together in this country for the first time the largest political coalition possible, because we are facing two political giants, APC, PDP, and we are serious about upstaging them, and we will. But to do that, we cannot do it alone. We need to be able to put together this coalition and be, and the so-called third force is now alive and it is forming, and it is important for us to ensure that all the stakeholders are carried along from the beginning to the end. We do not want a situation where an action is taken and then people feel that, okay, well, you have cooked this soup, you have finished it, what is that? What is in it for us? So because of this, I, Dr. Doyin Okupe, is standing in as the vice presidential candidate for the Labour Party.
Just there, another breaking news that may be coming in. Dr. Doyin Okupe's name has been submitted as the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Is that confirmed? Is that what has been submitted to INEC? It looks so much that there is a lot of quiet about it. Why is it looking like a kind of a secret?
There's no secret here. We're talking to so many groups, so many youth groups, so many political formations. We're talking to PRP, we're talking to NNPP, we're talking to SDP. We are talking to every possible major political outfit outside APC and PDP. Therefore, so we're not hiding anything, but we cannot.
So I mean, in essence, so clarify to us, Dr. Okupe. You said you are standing in as the vice presidential candidate. That means your name might be substituted sometimes in the future, or are you the substantive? Because using the word standing in doesn't quite fit well into the shape of someone who will, from the beginning to the end, be the running mate to a Peter Obi.
Well, I'm not sure whether you can hear me. Okay, good. Now, that's what I said, that the choosing of the vice president, of the vice presidential candidate, is a process, is an electoral process. All right, and it does not, it does not stop until the process and the schedule ends. The INEC allows you to present a candidate,
some kind of communication.
And if you want, later on, if you want to substitute, you may substitute if necessary. But if it is not necessary, you may as well continue. So the present situation is that we believe that this Labour Party government that is coming is really essentially going to be about young Nigerians. Those of us who have been part and parcel of our sordid past, we must be prepared to pay the sacrifice, even the personal sacrifice, of allowing a situation where we can lift up our youth to a position of power and authority. Practically you can look at me. I have a large frame, but I have a very, very broad back. And I'm willing to put down my back so that young people can stand on my back and come to the top. You know, and no sacrifice is too big to do to achieve this. You know, we will continue to work. We will continue to pursue this project until we are able to hand over Nigeria, reset the country, and hand over Nigeria to the rightful owners of the country, the workers in this country, the youths of this country, who are
Dr. Okupe, let's get to my initial question. Yeah, I get that. Dr. Okupe, let's get to what I asked earlier, and it's about what we need to know as far as the decision of your party and your candidate is concerned. Is it certain, is it given that you, Dr. Okupe, is the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and that is going to be what we will see to the end?
Correct. I am, as of today, as I'm speaking with you, the vice presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Fact.